Yo, what's the deal, fam? Morning coffee, morning walk. We'll get to that in a moment. What we talking about? Yesterday, I did a poll asking you if you could see Nas perform one album between It Was Written and Stillmatic, what would it be? I know, ladies and gents, that's a tough decision, but based upon the voting, with about 1,500 votes in at this very moment, It Was Written won the poll, 68 to 32%. And if I had to vote, I would have went when It Was Written. Not because I don't love Stillmatic, but I was speaking of performing an album straight through. Now I started reading some of the comments, and a lot of you stated that, well, we pivoted to orchestra. And if we're talking orchestra, I'm definitely gonna take It Was Written. There's so many tunes on there that I could hear live strings to, or that I would love to hear come to life with the features and violins and cellos and horn section and the tuba, whatever, with those components within the symphonic orchestra. Some songs I can ring off right now. I Gave You Power. Could you imagine? The intro alone, the darkness, the grittiness, the mood it puts you in. I think an orchestra would be perfect for that. Watch them, ninjas, take it in blood, affirmative action. Black Girl Lost, Suspect, The Setup, The Message, Street Dreams Remix. Like, you know, it's just so many tunes. Now, don't get it twisted. Stillmatic got the joints too. You're the Man literally has a string sample in there. Poison with Sound Fire, One Mic, Second Childhood, The Flyers, Got Yourself. But I'm just thinking in the sense of just the way the music was initially made by the producers. I just feel as though It Was Written would probably sound better, or something I would want to witness. Now, granted, I would line up to support either show. It would be absolutely epic. And if you notice, I didn't even mention Silent Murder, so it's joints on there, man. The last verse from Street Dreams being performed with an orchestra. You take out the drums and just let the strings ring off. Man, that's a win-win situation. Esco, man, what's up? Next year's 30 years, It Was Written. Get that in motion. Trust me when I tell you, man, we'll pack those arenas out. And I was reading some comments and some people were saying how it's Nas fans' fault that he only celebrates Illmatic. That's not true, because a lot of people absolutely love other albums. We aren't given the opportunity to really celebrate them in a sense. Because posting and doing shorts and videos about it, yeah, that's a sign of appreciation. Streaming it is also a sign of appreciation. Some of us has bought that album or albums time and time again, showing our appreciation. But if you put up a post stating that you're gonna celebrate the album with a show, I don't know, one night only, or go on a 12-city tour, I guarantee you it's gonna sell out. It's gonna sell out because people want to hear those B-sides. What, 2 years ago or 3 years ago when he was on tour with the Woo, and those clips start circulating with him performing Take It in Blood, people was going crazy because we never heard that from him live on stage. He could literally do a small arena tour with just his unreleased stuff. And I'm pretty sure people are gonna show up. Don't doubt the fan base. If you give us an opportunity, we're gonna show up. But we don't have the power to schedule arenas, do the marketing, all the logistics behind certain things. We don't have that power. But we do have power with dollars. Post something on that website or link to Ticketmaster, and I guarantee you, those shows are selling out. Those shows are selling out. Here we are 29 years later, and I'm talking about some of these albums as if they just dropped, I don't know, a year ago. People absolutely love or have a connection or an affinity to some of this music. and they want to have an opportunity to embrace it and show their appreciation. To pivot, I've seen that recently out in Brooklyn when I went to go see Little Brother on a curtain call tour. People showed up, showed love, and just wanted to show these individuals that, yo, you had an impact on my life. Your music is timeless, and we're here to support. Thank you for the good times, the good vibes. And it was like a family reunion up in there. So don't tell me it's on the fans, because when those shows sell out, the fans do it. When I go to NAS shows, I stated it before, I never feel like I'm going to an event where there's tons of people who are there because they received corporate giveaway tickets, you know? I always feel like it's his fans who knows his lyrics, who knows his music, who have a connection to it. Give us the opportunity to decide whether or not we want to show up. And I guarantee you, if you put up a flyer, poster, whatever, it was written. 30-year anniversary tour. It's sold out. That's all I got to say, man. About to finish up my walk. Remember, you can achieve anything in this world through sheer hard work and patience. God is the greatest. It's your man Eeze at the Eeze Experience. I appreciate you. Go get yours. Yeah.
And my crew is into gaining. Subtract.
Since the child, hope is all we had. Dreamt of plushed out past, complaining, the mental straining, the reality of their circumstance. It's that stressful, but somehow they're still holding on to plushed out pads. But the ironic part is that the things that they're doing typically leads to destruction, not the dreams that they're garnering or the dreams that they're chasing.
The weak links about the chain and rise and start raining. Blasphemy.
That's a very important line. What they say, subtract the weak links about the chaining, and then we start raining. But let's go back to the first line. What they say, give the crew pounds every time we cover new ground. You covered new ground and you accomplished. Why? Because you subtracted the weak links about the chain. It's all about the maturation process. That's the growth between those two verses, first and third. But he's stating it in a reverse order.
I tried to learn the game, and only thing I found incredible, everything I tried to learn, see, I already knew. Right.
Teaching and retention, right? In the second verse, he said what? All that running around trying to chase what's already here, been there, going nowhere. Pop told me, knuckle up, no fear. Third verse, he said what? I tried to learn the game, and the only thing I found incredible, everything I tried to learn, see, I already knew, is instilled in you. You dreaming, you chasing something, but the message, the lessons, the knowledge is already within. The issue is no one's applying it. You can learn all day, but without application, it doesn't matter. If you go back to the previous verse when he's talking about the young kids, telling them to switch it up. Switch it up means what? I'm sitting here talking to you, but just apply the knowledge and things could change.
Hey, yo, Eeze.